Congratulations on your purchase of the Madd Gear Drift Trike. Today I'm going to show you how to assemble this in 7 easy steps. It'll take you about 45 minutes. So let's get started. So before you get started with assembly, you're going to want to make sure that you have all the components that came in the box for the Madd Gear Drift Trike.
Rear axle rod, 2 back tires, 2 hubcaps, 4 bushings, a wrench, a sprocket wrench, an Allen key, 2 washers and 2 nuts for your rear axle rod, the main frame of your drift trike and the handlebars that come attached, your BMX style front tire, bucket seat, and left and right pedal for your front cranks.
Alright, let's get started. Step 1, you're going to begin by taking the main frame of your Madd Gear Drift Trike and taking your rear axle rod, aligning the 2 holes with the 2 holes in the back of the main frame. Then use your 2 bolts, washers, and nuts to secure that. Using your Allen key and your wrench given in the package, secure your axle to the main frame of the bike. Step 2 is going to be connecting your 2 back tires to your rear axle rod. Begin by removing the nut and washer off the rear axle rod. You're then going to take one of your 4 bushings, ensuring that the teeth are facing out of the wheel to connect to the rear axle rod. Next step, take another bushing, again ensuring that the teeth are facing out and connected to your tire. Now that your tire is connected to your rear axle rod, you're going to secure by using the washer and the nut originally on the rear axle rod. Take the given tool and insert the Allen key through the 2 holes to secure your back tire.
Take your hubcap and press firmly into the fat tread tire to secure.
Repeat step 2 to secure your other back wheel to your rear axle rod. Again, ensuring that the teeth of the bushing are facing out on both sides of the wheel. Now when you assemble both wheels, you will have some play in the wheels. However, that will not affect the performance of the drift trike. Step 3, you're going to secure your bucket seat to the base of the main frame of the drift trike.
Remove the 4 bolts from the drift trike. Each bolt will have 2 washers.
To install the bucket seat, you will note that I am going to install it on the farmost back setting, utilizing this keyhole and this keyhole.
Start with taking one of your bolts, putting on a washer, putting it through the drift trike seat and ultimately through the frame of the trike, only to put your other washer on the bottom and fasten with your nut. Repeat that step with the other 3 holes in the drift trike seat to attach to the frame.
Step 4 will be attaching your handlebars to the main frame of the drift trike. Begin by taking your Allen key and removing the bolts, washers, and nuts. Insert the handlebars, ensuring that the braking mechanism is on the right-hand side for the rider. Then take your affix clamp and secure your handlebars with the washer and bolt that were originally in place. Ensure that your bars are secure by using again the Allen key to tighten those bolts, making sure that the handlebar is centered.
To start step 5, you're going to want to remove the plastic gamut and unattach your metal clasp.
You're going to want to start step 5 with the drift trike facing upside down. Use your Allen key again to remove the bolts. After you've removed those bolts, you will note that there are 2 bushings. Keep one bushing in while removing the other one. Repeat this step for the other side. You're then going to take your front BMX style front tire, ensuring that the piece with your bearing is opposite of the brake. After placing in, take those top bushings to cover. Secure those bushings by taking your hard steel piece and reaffirming with these bolts. Secure this bracket using your Allen key again to fasten your bolts, a little on each side at a time, alternating back and forth until secure. Note that you may have a space, which is fine.
In your Drift Trike package came 2 front pedals to attach to your front 2 cranks. One is labeled L for left, this one is reverse threaded. One labeled R, which is for right.
For the first pedal, I'm going to start out with the one labeled L for left. Again, this is reverse threaded. I'm going to start out reverse threading this pedal into the crank using my hands. After tight enough to stand by itself, I'm going to use my wrench to secure. You want to make sure that that pedal is going to be all the way tight so the rider doesn't have to deal with it coming undone. For the second pedal, I'm going to take the one labeled R, standing for right, which is not reverse threaded. Start out by fastening that into the crank with my hands. Again, I'm going to follow up with that wrench to ensure that it's all the way tight.
To adjust your brake pad, use the Allen key given in the box, ensuring that the brake pad is sitting firmly on the rim of the front tire. To adjust your braking mechanism, use the wrench from the box to loosen the bolt. After you've gotten to the adjusted position, fasten.
The front tire of your Madd Gear Drift Trike more than likely will not come fully inflated. To inflate, push and slide the trap door, which will expose the bike valve. Simply unscrew and use any standard bike pump to get as much air as you may need. Finishing by closing and pulling back that trap door. You've done it. Setup is complete. Congratulations again on your purchase of the Madd Gear Drift Trike. You're ready to hit the streets for 360 degrees of action, drifting, spinning, fun. If at any point during your installation process you have questions for our team, give us a call at 410-800-4423. We can also be reached via email at usasupport@maddgear.com. Keep in mind that there's 2 D's in Madd Gear. Also, head to our retail partner that you purchased from for a 5-star rating and review. Enjoy your ride.